Yo, I recently posted something that said, "You want pussy, I want money. We're not the same." I want to dive into this a little bit. I think, there comes a time in every guy's life where money is more important to him than getting laid or any kind of relationship at all. And this is called like grown man shit. Like I'm 26, so I'm already like on my way up in the 20s. I'm already fucking getting old, and I haven't even got out of my parents' house yet. But it's because you guys that think that you're going to become entrepreneurs while you're working full-time jobs and shit, you're sadly mistaken. You're going to get stuck in the mix. You're probably not going to get free of it until your 30s. I plan to be a millionaire while I'm still in my 20s. I could have done it earlier if I would have started this entrepreneur journey earlier. I started this journey when I was 23, and I got stuck in all these other little jobs, sales jobs, stuff like that. So for the last 3 years, I've been off and on with this journey, but I have put in now at least 2 years straight, and I'm not stopping. And it's a mental thing where I won't settle for less, and I'd rather live at my parents' house and than work a fucking job and live by myself. I don't give a shit. The only way I'm gonna live by myself if I'm living comfortably. You understand? The only way I'm gonna live by myself is when I fucking have hundreds of thousands of dollars in my fucking pocket. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point here is some of you are still so focused on girls, so focused on all of that. And here's the key, guys. You have to at least get into a relationship at some point, and you gotta fuck the shit out of her. And when I say this, I literally mean you need to fuck her until you get bored of fucking her. Or you just need to fuck a bunch of girls until you get bored of fucking them. Because some of you, look, I've had times in my life where I was rapping. I was doing some shows, some pretty big shows. So I had a lot of female attention. I had some professional pictures online. They got 700 likes on my Facebook, like when Facebook was popping. And so I was getting laid. I fucked like 20 girls after I lost my virginity, and it wasn't the best sex because I didn't really know what I was doing, and I was still a nice guy. But then, as I started getting more information, as I started to research things, and I read some books and made my sex game go up and made my fucking charisma game go up, well, then I got a girlfriend. And already in my mind, when I got a girlfriend, I wasn't nice guy anymore. And I was still hooking up with other girls. And basically, like, I just got addicted to sex with her, basically. And it got more and more and more sexual, if you will. Because just as time goes on, you start thinking about, like, yo, what else could I do to her? What else? When you have, like, sex like that and the girl's like down to do anything that you want to do, right? Like at first when I was fucking my girl, we weren't doing anal or anything like that. But then, things progress. I did anal with other girls, so I'm like, why don't I do it with her? I didn't really think about it like that because I thought about her in a perfect way. Like, yo, her pussy's so perfect. Like, I don't want to ruin it with some like butt play, like what if something gross happens from some butt play? And then my idea about her. And then I realized, I'm pedestalizing her in my head. So then I started doing that shit with her. And then more shit, and then more shit, and then more shit. Until basically every single fantasy that I've ever had sexually basically has been fulfilled with this girl that I'm in a relationship with right now. So, and last time when she went away, I was fantasizing the whole time, just thinking about what I wanted to do to her when she got back. When she got back, I did exactly what I fantasized in my head. Like, basically, exactly what I wanted to do. And then we fucked, and I came. I ejaculated, so it was like, I was like day 18. I was planning on going day 90, but I came. So now I'm day 6 again, so it's been 6 days, and my girl left again. And I have no thoughts about sex, guys. All I'm thinking about is money. Now, obviously, this last Monday, money got released, and I've been focusing ever since on money. Since then, my brain's been super obsessed with it because that's the way it is. Like you can't build a business unless you have cash flow. And so if you're not building a business, well, you can't be obsessed with a business. So you got to go and get cash flow, and then the fun starts. But anyways, here's the point, guys. I've got it all out of my system. Maybe it's because I'm 26, whatever. All I know is that's some grown man shit. That's some attractive shit. That's what makes every girl look at you and she's like, wait, he doesn't really need sex. Also, he's got some charisma, and also he's on his fucking purpose. Also, then when you actually do have the fucking Cartier bracelet or the fucking, you're rocking the Gucci shirt, you're rocking the Balenciagas, you're whipping the GTR or the Lambo, and you have the mindset of, you're already over you got all your sex out of your system. That's when instantly these bitches look at you and they're like, okay, that's daddy. Basically, they're just like, instantly, I'll give him everything. I'll give that guy, if I get a chance with him, my whole body, my everything. I give him everything that I can give him, right? And then that's when you're at the point where you're still like, okay, here's a new girl. I'm looking at her. She's pretty fine or whatever. But I'm busy, even though she's down to give me everything that she has to give me, I'm still like, maybe if it's convenient. You see what I'm saying? And then that's how you get the fucking flip, the switch to flip. But here's the thing, right, guys? You have to first get it out of your system. And it doesn't get out of your system by fucking girls in a nice guy way. It gets out of your system by fucking girls in a bad boy way. And so you can fuck as many girls as you want and still not get it out of your system. Because what you guys all want is to fuck girls in the worst way you could possibly do it. And then once you do it, then it gets out of your system. And then you're good. Then you're not thinking about it. I don't watch porn, guys. You can look at my history. It's just not there. I think maybe 2 weeks ago I watched porn when my girl was gone. Maybe it's 2 weeks ago. For a day, maybe for a second, And then before that it was probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then before that was like a month. So it's like it doesn't cross my mind anymore, guys. It doesn't cross my mind. Especially when I'm going after this money thing, the money just takes over my whole brain. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that to you guys because I really feel as if I'm leveling up to this next level now. And the money is it's just so obvious. Like my game plan to get this money is like it's unfair. It's unfair. I have it all written out. I have the whole game plan. The only thing that could stop me is if I die. At this point, the money is guaranteed. Now, some of you look at the money like it's not guaranteed. Now, this is something weird, right? I'm gonna explain something to you guys right now. There's a lot of guys out there. Okay, first of all, only 1% get super rich, right? Only 20%, whatever, make millions, whatever. So it's not like everybody can go and get millions, right? Well, they can actually if they put their mind to it. I'm gonna tell you this much. There's a certain barrier you have to cross. Okay, there's a certain level of competition. And then if you put a certain level of action, you catch up to the competition. Once you're at that level and then you cut off all the boats, here's the thing, guys. I cut off family. I cut off friends. I cut off anything that could possibly hold me back. The only thing that could hold me back now is if I die. But that's okay, because if I die, I'm dead. I don't really care. But I'm already dead, basically, because I killed my old self, my old life. That's the first thing you have to do to get rich. You have to cut off your old self, your old life. All the old people. You got to cut them off. Once that's done, then you basically, you literally have to work hard, become obsessed. Like, dude, the only way you're going to get good with girls is if you become obsessed with it, right? You have to write down, not pick up lines, but like frames of mind to be in, like how to fucking act, like, you have to script it out, like, you have to fucking study the game, like female nature, you got to understand the shit. I put in years, from like 21 until 23 straight. All I did every single day and night was live, breathe, and sleep pickup and girls. All right? And then now I'm living and breathing and sleeping money. And that's what you have to do. So the first thing you have to do to get good at anything, you have to cut off your old life, guys. You hanging on to that shit, it's done. You gotta kill it. You gotta dead it. Once you do that, then you just you literally immerse yourself. You see all these books over here, you try to start reading. Now, I don't read too much anymore because I get my shit from videos and I'm taking action. And, making these videos. So, but you have to go through a phase. You have to go through a phase of putting the books, just eating them. And a lot of people will never have the motivation to do that because you have to have pain to get through that to begin with. So, but that's the key, guys. Once you cut everybody off, then you put in the work to catch up to the competition. Then you burn the boats are burned, right? Basically, now you're almost guaranteed to get rich. All you got to do is now put one foot in front of the other and don't let yourself hold yourself back. And if you fall down, get back up. Because you will fall down. You might lose everything, whatever. Have your backup plans in place, all that good shit, right? Things go up, things go down. That's how it works. But at that point, it's like obvious you're going to make money. And it's not hard after that point. It's hard to get to that point. But once you get to that point, it's easy, right? You see what I'm saying? And you still haven't made it yet. You still ain't even close, right? But like you can never go back at that point. So you at least will die making 100K at least a month, if not $1 million a month. You'll at least, live in the peak of your life in your 30s and 40s rich, right? You guys have to realize you have to cross the fucking line, right? Like you might be in your 20s right now and you want to be rich. Well, you got to put in enough work and stack the odds enough in your favor so that at least in your 30s and 40s, you're guaranteed to be rich. You might not be guaranteed to be rich in your 20s because you might not have enough time yet because you got to stack those odds and you got to stack basically all the odds in your favor and catch up to the competition. That's what you got to do. You got to know what they know at this level and then go in. All right. So anyways, but that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. And you do that by taking the courses, right? By actually putting skin in the game. You saved up your money. If you haven't, then start saving up. You put that money into a really good course. You spend a couple thousand, and then you go into business. You spend a couple thousand on a course about pickup, about whatever, charisma. You go out into the field. You approach fucking girls. You get good at that shit. You get comfortable around girls. In a sexual way. You guys think that you're comfortable around girls because you're in a friend circle with these hot girls, but you're acting like a friend with them. You're not comfortable being sexual yet around them. So the only person that's comfortable in your group being sexual around them is the alpha male of the group. So you guys gotta understand how the game works, how life works. There's in every fucking social circle, there's only a few guys at the top of it that actually are comfortable being sexual with the girls. Everybody else is just obeying the alphas. And they're friends of the girls. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you're popular in high school doesn't mean you were getting laid. You could have been at the bottom of the totem pole of the popular group and just being friends with some of the girls. And then you get laid just by being around, but only by a select few, not by all the ones you wanted. And the ones you wanted always eluded you. So you got to go and only approach the ones you want until you get one. Then you got to fuck her in the worst way possible till you get over it and get it out of your system. Then go get money. And then now, all the ducks are in a row, all your shit is lined up, and then that's how you win at life, all right? And so, basically, that was the premise of the video, guys. You gotta literally get over that shit and start winning, all right? And stack the odds in your favor, too. All right, I'm out.